So I think growing up SDA, you just kind of have to figure out, am I following these things because I'm told them, or do I actually believe them? And that's kind of like, something you have to figure out yourself. PUC being an SDA school was actually a really good thing, because I'm really glad that I came here, because my parents are very adamant about all of their kids staying in the SDA school system. Being SDA has impacted me both negatively and positively, I think. Positively because I think it's important to have something to believe in and something to have faith in something, but negatively because it's so easy to fall into like ritual and just like, oh, this is what we do, and this is, if I just keep doing this until I die, then I get to go to heaven. That's sort of like just routine. And I've had to kind of, over my own spiritual journey, I've had to say, okay, Alexis, what is it that, are you doing this because you think it will make you, that you want to do it, it will make you a better person, or are you doing it because you want a reward? I remember when I think it was second grade, there was a birthday party that the whole class was going to, and it was kind of a big deal because it was one of the more popular, shinier girls in the class. But she wasn't necessarily SDA, she just kind of went to the school. And so her party was on Saturday, and I was like dying to go. I was like, Mom, you have to let me, you have to. But my mom was like, we don't do that. This is our Sabbath, this is our day of rest. And I was like, oh, but okay, I'm sure God will understand, because this is kind of important. But she was very firm. She was like, nope, it's not happening. But now looking back at that, no real harm was done. But in that moment, it felt like, why is this happening? And why is it happening to me? With SDA, there's always kind of like this thing about, am I following rules or am I following values? And I think in the earlier days when I wasn't pre-high school and more pre-college, it was more about the rules. I felt like if I check all the boxes, then I'm doing all the right things. But occasionally there would be those moments where, you wake up in the middle of the night and you're like, what if I missed a box? Does that disqualify me forever? I don't think I understood until I came to PUC that it doesn't really matter so much about that you check the boxes. It's more that you actually care about what those boxes represent, and that you take them and make them mean something and apply them to your own life.